Okay, these are the os coxa bones, also known as the hip bones, but we need to know that they're called the os coxa. If we write hip, we're going to get it wrong. What we need to know is that this large circular crest up here is the ilium. That this bone that's pointed here on both sides is the pubis. And then the rounded part of the bone here by the foramen is the ischium. We need to know that between the two pubis there's a piece of cartilage that's called the pubic symphysis, and that when these are together and you have the cartilage there, it makes this arch here called the pubic arch. We need to know that on the posterior side here, that this big depression here where your femur would fit in is the acetabulum. These large holes on both of these bones here are the obturator foramen. Back up to the top when we were talking about this being the ilium, the actual ridge part is called the iliac crest. And then when we're looking at this anterior side where it kind of dips here, that is the iliac fossa. Now, back down to where we were talking about the ischium. If kind of turn it outward a little bit here so that we can see on the ischium that there's this notch here. This is called the ischial spine. And if you remember that this bump is the ischial spine, then you'll notice that this notch below it is going to be your lesser sciatic notch, and then this much larger notch above it is going to be your greater sciatic notch. Now the way that we're going to remember the left from the right is that you're going to pretend that you're making the skeleton. You're going to have your two pubis together. You're going to make sure that your iliac fossas are anterior facing you. So that's the correct anatomical position. You're going to have your left and your right.